So, Ryan, where exactly are we going again?
Well, we're going up to investigate the Molly Stark Sanatorium.
Yeah. And why are we doing it again?
Well, other than, it being a fun trip on a Sunday afternoon, there's actually some pretty cool history behind this thing. It's been closed for close to 30 years now, and what's behind it is that it used to be a sanatorium, like hospital, for victims of tuberculosis.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't know tuberculosis, it's a disease, ruthless disease that attacks the heart and lungs of the victim, slowly kills them from the inside, and it was very ruthless back in the 20th and 19th century.
Yeah.
Now, of course, tuberculosis deaths have gone way down over the past 50 years or so.
But I'd assume that there was a lot of people that died there, right?
There was. At its peak, it was over 125 deaths per year. And of course, slowly that went down. But what's even more interesting about this is that the hospital expanded once deaths started even going down. And it was for unknown reasons. What really shut it down in the first place was that in 1975, the hospital had a huge surge in people quitting, and it really stunk business up for them, and they had to close eventually about 10 years later. Alright, here we are at the sanatorium. Now, it's bigger than even I expected. That both of us expected, right? What do you think, Aiden?
It's definitely really good.
I know. Now, there's definitely places that you can see in it that have vandalism. People went against the wishes of the park owners to not go inside the fence. Interestingly enough, we saw some people in here earlier before we even got to the park. Yeah, they went in those steps right there.
They ran away afterwards.
And it could be part of the ghost hunting crew that I've read about extensively. People have gotten here, broken in there many times to try to find out if it really is haunted or not. But as you see from the outside, it does not look as well kept as it probably should be for being a public park. Now, many people around the area have said the allure of Molly Stark is why this place is so popular. I mean, many people think all the time that it can be haunted. Haunted things always attract people. That's why we're here today. So, Taylor, what are your thoughts on the sanatorium being haunted?
I think it's definitely possible. Like, the place is really big and it's really broken down. And it's kind of weird how it's been up for 30 years, even though a bunch of people died in there.
Yeah, it'll be 30 years in the next 3 years, but it is definitely really weird. Now, can you tell us a little bit about what your aunt said about the sanatorium?
My aunt said that, in the basement, there was, a psych ward. That's really all she said.
Anything other than that?
No.
And finally, why do you think they had these underground tunnels back in the 50s? I mean, what could be any possible reason behind that? Because you never see any sanatoriums, hospitals having underground tunnels now.
I've never seen a hospital with tunnels in the basement, so definitely something weird going on there.
So, Aiden, based on what you've seen in movies and TV shows, and based off of media in general, do you think that it's plausible that restless souls could be inhabiting the Molly Stark Sanatorium now because of what they've been through in their past lives and what they cannot let go when they died there?
Well, I think it could be possible. But in movies like The Exorcist, where they have the spirits, they used to play with these toys, and then when they die, their spirit would go into them, which that might be possible, but here I think it would be a lot more likely to happen because just so much people died there at one point, and it was just a hot spot for people to just go if they were terminally ill.
Definitely, and it is very suspicious just how massive the sanatorium is in general, just how much they added on even after deaths went down. So a lot of suspicious activity, not to mention the underground tunnels, the huge influx of staff quitting at one point. It's just very suspicious, and just the amount of people that died there adds on top of it to how interesting and mysterious the whole place is.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a wonder of a building.
Okay, recording? Hi, so this is just the last little part of my Molly Stark documentary, and it's just to clarify a few things, just about ghosts and spirits in general. Just to say to everybody, No, I do not think they can hurt you. I do not think they will follow you home, possess you, anything. These are just conspiracy, restless spirits inside Mollystuck because they died violently there. So just a quick search on Google could give you all the information that you need, just about, spirits in general and, what they can do. There's so many speculations and theories, but the bottom line is we may never know the answer, at least while we're still alive. That's off this little website I just got. Aiden, where you going? Okay, I kind of need him to finish the rest of the project, but I'll try to go and find him. Just a heads up too that my house electricity has been a little wonky lately, so our basement's completely out. So I might need to go and find him. Aiden? You down here? Aiden! You know the basement's creepy. What? Aiden? Is that my record player? What the? Aiden? What are you doing? Is that you? Aiden! What? Aiden? What the? Why is this thing on? I always tell people not to mess with this. Gosh. Better not be playing a prank on me. I'll be really mad. This place is already scary enough as it is. I don't know. To be honest, it's been restless the entire night. And what? Hey! What? Hey! What the? Aiden? Aiden? What? Ah! Shoot! Come on! Gosh. Oh boy. What the? Why? What is this room? I don't think I've ever been in here before. Hey! Who's there? Oh! What? Hey. Shoot. Oh. Oh, shoot. I gotta... Wait, why are these trees here? Why is this memorabilia here? This stuff isn't from now, it's from the 70s? Oh, jeez. This doesn't make any sense. I don't like this, it's just weird. I just...